Hello guys, welcome to my journey. I'm going to continue off with my travels on July 14th, 2025 in Washington State. Woke up doing the daily stuff as usual, yoga, breath, meditation. Then I ran into a person named Dunja. That's how she pronounced her name. She was from Switzerland. We were talking about how it's free to do what I want when I want. We talked about how we as individuals are actually one. It's just due to this experience in life, we, treat ourselves to thinking that, we're individuals just because of our own ego and our own thoughts. She suggested me to listen to Tibetan singing bowls and to look into SOS.org. That was, consciousness kind of expansion movement. After we finished talking, she went to the bathroom. Then she came back and gave me $10. Of course, during this journey, you probably see me saying this a lot. Even when I have like the negative thoughts, I always try to write down the positive things because that's what was keeping me going on this journey. And to show gratitude to everything and everyone. Life is very beautiful. It's just our own suffering that keeps us from seeing that. We only get to experience this life once. And then after that, we perish and we return back to the earth. Why spend our whole life, being miserable and upset about things when, it's all going to come to an end one day. The oracle card of the day was stretch. While I did my stretches, it's telling me to stretch further into the unknown territories. We'll see where life brings us next. Tarot card of the day is the world. Celebration, completion, success, reward. I do feel like I am successful at everything in which I do. I am grateful, love, happiness, wealthy, charming, handsome, abundant. I am present. Those were like affirmations that I was telling myself each and every day. Picked up some snacks for sugar and some dental for me. Went to a Sikh temple, meditated, and ate some vegetarian food. Went off a leash park for sugar to play in. Talked to a man named Leo. He was a couple of years younger than me. He was a very polite man. He seemed to be going through his own hardships with family and other people in his life. I felt his pain as I went through similar hardships, not having people who understand you, being confused with life, also not wanting to be in the same cycle or loop of the lies that we have been told our whole life. Go to college, go work, 9-to-5 job all the time. I think there's better options, in my opinion, or at least, that kind of form, working at a plant or like industry that worked for the industrial age worked very well for the baby boomers, but not for us millennials. That's okay. We'll figure out something one day, huh? Just one step at a time. Yeah, wake up, go to work for a 9-to-5 job, get married, have kids, have a house, expecting things from others to do the things they say. I know he's going to be okay because I'm going to pray for him. He got this. Worked up the courage to upload videos on YouTube and Instagram. Was really concerned about my dog. However, she was fine since I parked under the shade and she had water. I do love and care about her, and I'm glad she's doing okay. I also got a new follower today on Instagram. I decided that I'm going to deactivate my phone plan but I changed my mind. Because instead, I just told myself my bills are already paid for. And you know what? I'll talk about that in another vlog, in a future one, whenever I'm in Wyoming. July 15th, 2025. Woke up better rested, though wish I had a bed to rest. I did my meditation, texted my mother, let her know how much I love her, though it was going to be the last time I talked to her for a while. This future has become more unknown than ever. Oracle card reveal. I do find myself open to the unknown. I always see that I connect with others when need to. After my conversation with Edward, I know there is no going back in my journey. My family resents me, though I love them. While I did not get the funds I need for my content, I did get connections. One follower. It was inspiration to keep moving forward, even if it's about to doubt and fear, trust and surrender to life's flow. I remember I was trying to get people to invest in my channel, but apparently you got to make at least 30 grand a month for people to do that. But luckily the guy followed me. I mean, that was a better investment than, nothing. And, now we're moving into the minor arcana. The Ace of Cups is love, and love everything. Dislike or chatting someone or something is dislike. I need to focus on to get me through this. If there is fear, there is love. Because, that's the opposite of fear is love. I went to Guru Nanak Sikh Gurudwara for food. Went to the park, wrote a script for a YouTube video. Of course, now I kind of gave up on that for now. I think when I get to on my long form, 100 videos, that's when I'll just start, practice more. I don't know. I mean, you can say I can be very indecisive. I think it's great. I'm going to take a while since I am new to this stuff. I am successful at what I do, one step at a time. After that, I went to the library to do more content creating, decided to create more content for my ambitions. Once I finished that, I went back into the same Gurudwara and ate. Met a Sikh named Manjot Singh. Same last name as my friend Dilpreet. We talked about the same stuff that I was talking about with other people, how we were connected, we are one. After we chatted, I decided to waste gas going north to the rest area when I should have head south, which I ended up doing in a city called Everett. Sugar and I rested that night. I remember I was parked on a hillside. Sugar and I woke up feeling tired. I did record her and upload on YouTube. Went to the park to hang out and meditated. I finally found a stretch that would ground me, though I need to do it a lot more. The oracle card I drew was space. I guess this would be the time to clear myself since I have no gas in my vehicle. Of course, I did meditate today. I'm grateful for everything that was happened. Tarot of the today is Two of Cups, love. Okay, love commitment. I do not know when this will appear today, but we shall see. I went for a walk with Sugar heading towards the library. But I changed my mind and rested, pick up trash, and rehearse my lines for YouTube. However, I started to doubt my choices and being confused about my situation. When in doubt, breathe. Create space for myself, breathe, breathe, breathe. Went to a place where there was singing bowls. I helped clear space within myself. I went and picked up more trash and found a bag with plates and cups inside of it. The bag said free. After I went to the library to charge my stuff, after I left, a woman came by and gave me water. Her name is Curry. She was talking about her frustration with the law, how they are bullies to the homeless. I feel her, most homeless are depressed and they need help. She gave me gas money. I was very grateful for her doing that. I walked back to Doyle Park in the city of Everett, Washington. Met an old man by the name of Ned. He was an interesting fellow. He can speak German, sing pretty well. I had empathy for the man for that he did not have kids, though it seemed to not bother him. He offered me money, though I told him he didn't have to. He traded 20 for 10 I received from Curry. He really despises cats, especially since one brought a half-dead bird on his porch as a gift of gratitude. He poured whiskey in the bird's mouth to numb the pain and ease its death. He gave me suggestions on books to read, though I do not know when I'll be able to read them. Another guy appeared at the park. His name was Ben. His dog and mine played around for a bit. It got late and we left. We headed to the gas station for gas. Of course, it took me a while since I was picking up trash. Went back to the park and met a person named Charlie. We talked for a while. He followed me on YouTube. I was very grateful, and I know that he desires and I know what he desires, he will make it happen. And I'm going to end it right there. So yeah, during this journey, I was very, I couldn't do this by myself, as you can see. Yeah, I started my journey with no plan, but life always brings you those people that you need. It's important to be kind to yourself and others. Like when we're upset and mad, we're not being kind to ourselves. And then when you're not kind to yourselves, you close yourself off from those opportunities. I mean, I've seen it happen on Long Beach when these people, bless their souls, having arguments with themselves, and then there's a person that just trying to talk to them and try to help them out, but they just walk past them still having these arguments with themselves. And again, you're not doing yourself, the justice to bring yourself that kind of peace. Because when you bring yourself that peace, life will open those doors for you. Thank you guys for being part of my vlog. Love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye for now.